Is fighting our only option? I mean, we've developed this new energy. I thought the world would finally be at peace. Listen, Seal. But yes, the Guardians have other things on their minds right now. The plot is literally thickening. And by literally, I mean figuratively. I should not do that. The plot is figuratively thickening. Now, what's funny is I've heard several people say that Omega is what Wily wanted Zero to be. I will talk about this more in the room, but allow me to quietly disagree with that. This is what Vile wanted Zero to be. Seal, please cheer up. Everything's turned out alright before, hasn't it? Hiya, Zero. It's been 2 months since Mr. Elpizo left here. I wonder when I'll be promoted to Commander. I don't think there's a more qualified successor. If that weren't possible, I might be an operator instead. You got my vote, buddy. He'd be a better commander than Elpizo was. I give up on life. No, but I just did, Mr. Red. I literally just talked about that. Mr. Red does not watch the Lorerunner. Confirmed! Fine. Okay, you ready for me, Mr. Red? Ready. The summary is coming. Okay. So the Elf Wars, the easiest way to explain the Elf Wars is I want you to imagine that everything everywhere, like your bed and your chair and your cup and your lights and your computer and your phone and your gun and your everything are all run on cyberspace, and all the cyber elves all just kind of swarm all of that and turn all of that in an attempt to kill you. And that just happens everywhere in the whole world simultaneously with mass executions on a literally billions scale. And that's the Elf Wars in a nutshell. Or, excuse me, that's Phase 1 of the Elf Wars. Like I said, we'll talk about Phase 2 later. Aww. I have, in fact, played Diablo 3. Maybe. I might have heard of it. That's one of those really random indie games by a tiny little developer who only has like 5 people, and just they really need those tax breaks because they're such a tiny studio. Do I think Mega Man Zero is a good starting point for a newbie? Abso-freaking-lutely not. This is not only as hard, but arguably as bad as the Mega Mans get right here. There are some challengers to that. Mega Man X7, Mega Man X6. But this is rough. Mega Man Zero 1 will probably be the worst rated Mega Man game we've ever played. What's happening right now on your screen is a really good example of what's going on. Which one is the best? Diablo 1, a game that was made in the 90s by people who barely know what they're doing, which doesn't have a run button. Diablo 2, which only has 1 respec per thing and actually goes out of its way to try and encourage you to click your way into an early arthritic attack. Or Diablo 3, which is an amazing game. That's a very easy question to answer. Think of it this way. Of my various friends, you know, my real-life friends, they don't watch my stuff because why would they? We chat and play, and nobody wants to hear me yammer on for 7 hours at a time. But all of them agree that the Ride to Hell Retribution lore run was actually good, and my friends have actually seen that lore run. Make of that what you will. Oh my god, we did it! We grabbed a ladder. We have accomplished the most difficult challenge this game has to offer. Yes, we have met Copy X2, or Copy X, whatever you prefer there. I like Copy X2 myself, but then again, I have a very robotic brain because this is my 3rd time through the temporal loop, so I've already replaced most of my humanity. I did that forever ago. Although, does it even count as humanity when I'm not human to begin with? Speciesanity? There's gotta be a word for that. Sentientanity? Burn it all away. Burn it all. Burn everything! Oh, sorry. This has been my heavy metal cover band. Please find me on OnlyBands, or OnlyFans, whatever it's called. Yeah, Mr. Red took Bob.
Hi, I'm Timmy. Don't forget my friend.
Hi, I'm Bob.
His worst role ever. You could have had it, Crensler. It could have been you! You could have been internet famous. That's almost something that counts. Sorry, that's mean. I don't mean that. Chica. Shut up, you baby elves. If you don't want to get chopped up, go into that room. Wah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Have people been toxic during stream? Absolutely. Which games? So we haven't had that problem in probably about 6 years at this point. It's actually been a really long time. We had this one guy who, during the original Kingdom Hearts 2 lore run, not the Kingdom Hearts lore run, the predecessor to that, who would not stop popping into chat and spamming dick ASCII pictures and Jap crap and all that fun stuff, and insisting that we play real games on stream. It was just actually toxic garbage. It was weird. And I ban him and then make a new account. Just over and over and over. That person had nothing to do that day. I don't know, Elizar. Hang on. Hey, Blue. Yes? Is Elizar awesome? Really? 3 at once? Wow. Well, either way, Blue does agree that you are, in fact, awesome, Elizar. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, anybody who likes T has to be good, right? By the way, I can't stand T. Just saying. Death to T. Removal of all T from the world. I'm with it. Yeah, they're constructing pantheons right there in the background. I love the visuals of this stage. I really do. So yeah, this stage is getting a story positive for how it tells it. Like, this is so horrifying. Like, they're just building these things, and they've even got the glowing eyes in the background, and they're mass-producing them from the wreckage and ruins of the other ones, and it's just, oh, it's so massively, terrifyingly gross and awful and wonderful. I love it. And there's no guts this time, so it's even better. I'm not a Berserk fan, what can I say? How do you think that feels, being a Reploid who is slowly being deconstructed, inch by inch, while you are still conscious? I really want you to think about what that's like. Obviously, it's different for Reploids. Now, funnily enough, Reploids do feel pain. This is something that's been established before. Reploids do have a concept of pain because pain is a useful tool to signify, it alerts certain aspects, and it's basically the trigger for, hey, you need to do this. So they can feel pain, and they're being broken down for parts while still alive. Plus the story. Read Shadow Legends, the surprisingly terrible game that has nothing good about it whatsoever, unless you like anime women with giant boobs. And I mean, who doesn't, right? Okay, real talk. So, I occasionally use YouTube on my phone, which obviously doesn't have ad block, which is the only reason I'm even mentioning that distinction. So, we should probably be fired for this. So, an ad shows up for some Pokemon clone, and it is a straight-up, unabashed Pokemon clone. Just full tilt, right? The thing is, the characters you can play as are a woman with a giant rack, or a woman with a gianter rack. And those are your playable characters. And I was staring at that, laughing at the sheer cynicism of it. What if we had Pokemon, but with boobs? Just, wow. Listen, I will take over everything and everyone. I'll create a monument to non-existent. Wrong plan. Sorry, wrong plan. That will not happen. I will, however, have a monument to boobs. Vote for me. His banishment did not follow official channels. Just because what he did resulted in a terrible calamity does not mean that banishing him was justified. Oh my god, are you seriously rules lawyering the banishment of one of the most evil people in the entire setting? He has returned to Neo Arcadia in a legal manner. Oh my god, he is. The 4 Guardians are going to be stepped down. But, Master X, there's only 3 of us! Dr. Vile, I'm entrusting you with the leadership of our armies. Yeah, that's not a gargantuan red flag, is it? Alright, Hitler's come back, he's alive, he's in a suit, but he's really sorry. Unrelated note, Hitler, you're now in charge of all of our military. The nasty Reploid. Omega will go rescue Mama. Don't get in his way, leave. We'll protect him from you. Don't get in his way, leave! La 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 la. I still don't understand how Neo Arcadia could fire a missile into an area where humans live. Do you remember me pointing out how it was a huge plot point that humans were citizens and Reploids were second-class citizens? It was pretty much the big narrative point of Mega Man ZX.to. So the Neo-Arcadian government, who went so far out of its way to put humans on a pedestal that Reploids were being killed for the crime of existing when the energy that they consumed was needed for the humans, that government has just launched a missile into a residential area, killing however many people. You notice they just kind of brush over however many innocent civilians just got missiled. This is why Vile is who and what he is. He's the one who had that missile launch, by the way. He's the one who ordered that. Now you might think, oh, so he doesn't care about them. No, that would be more Cthulhu-esque or Lovecraftian. Remember we talked about one of the 3 spokes of Lovecraftianess is not caring, not even noticing you? Vile is more classically devil. He is someone who is actively malicious and actively enjoys causing pain to you. He wants you to suffer, and he wants to enjoy that suffering. Let us put a stop to this foolish conflict. We ask that you surrender to us. Surrender? Hand over the new energy you invented. The seal system. If you do this, I guarantee the safety of you, Mavericks. Now that's probably one of the best written lines in the whole game, and I mean that. It's actually the second best written line in the series, in the Zero series specifically. Because it legally implies that simply by accepting the deal, you are accepting the status of being a Maverick. Ouch. And yeah, no, Vile is absolutely a Type 4 villain. Classic. Probably one of the better Type 4 villains I've seen. He's probably getting positive, by the way. He met a woman who was a singer, liked her singing, decided to start hanging out with her. The two liked each other. The two fell in love. The two were lovers for a very long time. How long? She was probably in her 20s-ish, based on what we hear. She got old enough to the point where she started being horrified by her appearance, which is probably closer to approaching 60 or 70. And they stayed together all that time. Here's the thing, she was so horrified by her appearance that she started not wanting to be around him because he's a Reploid. He still looked like he was 20. So, he goes and he has himself altered and changed so that he is put into an old man's body just so that she would feel more comfortable around him. She eventually died of old age, but he continues to retain the old man's body in memory of her. Andrew is awesome. And some wonderful world building in that story, too. There's a lot of implication in that tale. Ooh! Love this guy. Bring it! Now that I'm actually paying attention. A little harder when I'm actually playing the game, huh? Instead of just sitting there. Come on. Come on. I'm Frostman. I will beat you. I would like to have my double health bar, please. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff. I love murdering elves. Okay. Yeah, one of my favorite things back when I was in IT support, Roxy, was when people would come to me for issues that not only were not my problem, but substantially more importantly, were things I literally did not have the ability to help them with. So, can you fix this? No. Well, but that's what I'm paying you for. No, it's not. You're paying me to deal with that. And this is what I have access to. Oh, well, you know. Do you want to... Can you help me with it? No. I am not Mr. Wizard. Hey, Hazardous. So I realized something the Romans didn't have that we have. It occurred to me while I was driving yesterday. The Romans didn't have Bloodborne. Check and mate. Oh my god, I can picture that! The puppy comes up, And so, like, the stupid Sith puppies would just, like, right? And they'd have, like, lightsaber spikes on their collar, which they'd stab themselves with because they're idiots. And just other stupid things like that, right? But then the actually messed up, evil Sith puppies, they would show up and be like, and they'd be cute, they'd roll over, and they'd smile and nod, and then they'd kill you. When you're completely not expecting it. I know, right? I know X is tired of fighting and all.
Why must Reploids fight one another?
But, like, can you make an exception for the most evil person to ever exist in this setting? Who's currently in charge of the only survivable spot left on the planet? Hey, Zero, what is Vile trying to accomplish? Torture. It's the scientist's job. I'm not even joking. That's his plan. I said that earlier. His goal, his aim, is to hurt people. Even if Dr. Vile were to take over the world, which he technically has as of this moment, even if my meager life were to just end, right up to that last moment, I'd believe in you. Ain't no joke when I call you the legendary Reploid. Bet you didn't expect me to say that, huh? Well, forget I even said it then. You got it. I've already forgotten your name, your existence, and everything, but I will never forget Andrew! So, Whippersnapper, the Resistance base has really been active lately. I don't know where this accent's going with. Are we going to be relocating again? Spoilers, yes. Figures, just when I was beginning to feel settled. It's okay, Andrew. You will definitely be alive. Maybe. I legitimately don't remember if Andrew survives. And yeah, obviously there's the usual argument, which is that anime is such a gargantuanly huge category that it's almost a meaningless denominator at this point. Do you like anime? Do you like prom nights? Sorry. Alright, come up with an idea for an anime. So there's this fox, right? And she throws fireballs. She becomes fireballs. Wait, I've got it. Let's make a mecha anime about a maid who's serving a kid who's really embarrassed by her, who's also a virgin. And it's in a high school. And there's demons involved because the demons are after the maid, and the kid pilots the mecha to fight the demons. There we go. Listen, I have no idea if I'll bash Legends or not. But I'm gonna bash the hell out of it because it's the worst game ever made and I know this with my extensive experience of having never really played it. That's just how good I am. I can tell a game without ever playing it. Sometimes known as the internet fallacy. Aw, it only split up like his upper half off. Oh well. Oh my. Not stopping at thievery. You also defy Lord Vile. Lord Vile's new order will issue judgment upon you. Also, I'm dead. The ultimate Reploid created by Dr. Vile. Possesses incredible power when combined with the Dark Elf. Banished to outer space to avoid another elf war. Rather than destroyed, if we can analyze this data, we might be able to find out. Look, why are people so stupid in the past? You ever think about that? They banished Dr. Vile and made sure he'd live forever, and they banished Omega into outer space. What the hell is wrong with you people? Zero, I just know it. I know you can overcome any hurdle, no matter how high. I mean... yeah. Huh? Oh, he says the same thing! Come on, Andrew. I feel bad for these poor Pantheons. At this point, they're fighting a fully upgraded Zero. Like, why are you even here? I love Lord Vile's new order. It's so hot. That's an actual line in the actual game. I didn't make that up. That's actually what they said. I won't let you get in the way. I'll turn you to ashes. Dr. Vile is just so dreamy. And now we have a harem anime about Mega Man, starring Dr. Vile, and all the robots that he has reprogrammed to fall in love with him. Slice. So hot. So hot. I hope you writhe in pain alone in the new world. And Dr. Vile is just like... Senpai. My cloaca. Because that fight is RNG hell. He has so many attacks he can use, and he is just purely RNG on which one he uses at any given point in time. Slice! You need to throw a temper tantrum. All your struggles will be in vain. That's right. You're no hero. You're no god of destruction either. There's nothing you can do. I'm sliced in half! I want to slice him in half, Treyx. Have I not made this clear? I've been doing it on every single boss fight so far. I just really want to slice them in half. How pitiful. Of course, a Reploid like you would never understand. The joy of ruling all that you see. Only a human could possibly understand. A human? That's right. I'm a bona fide human. Oh yeah, this is technically a reveal. The creator of Reploids. No, you're not. A human being. The desire for power. The joy of making everything work for you. You have no way of experiencing this without a human brain. It is the ultimate joy. By the way, that line right there is all the characterization you need for Dr. Vile in one sentence. The ultimate joy is forcing other things to do your bidding. No, of course not. Thanks for fun. He was born that way, which is even better. Give me a second. Any second now. Hello? I'm playing it kind of cautious here, so forgive me. Yeah, no, this is a mean fight. I can't even imagine doing this in a no upgrades S rank run. Because that just... Which I've never done, consequently. And probably never will. There. One shot. Don't forget, I hold the lives of all humans and Reploids in my hand. I harpoo you. Zero, what are you doing? Hurry, stand up! Hey, here to get a little payback, Omega. Time to straighten the record. Vile is trying to bluff you. He can't do anything in his current state. Dark Elf, shut them up! Zero. What is it, Dark Elf? Hey, X. The Dark Elf's curse is fading. Do we have to call being reprogrammed a curse? Like, I get being fanciful with words. That's right, Weil. Just like a century ago. I worked with Zero to defeat this Omega then, and we saved the world from your greedy clutches. Just like a century ago? Yeah, the defeated Omega's using your original body. That's all. Your current body may be a copy, but your heart is the real thing, aka program transfer. Alright, now's the time. While the Dark Elf's power is weak, let's finish what started a century ago. Zero, don't do it. That's your original body. Don't you feel any attachment? Are you really prepared to spend the rest of your life in that cheap fake? You can do it. You know what's truly important. Go on, Zero. And they let you do the shot there, by the way. Speaking of which, plus the gameplay, that whole sequence. Just hell yeah. They're still Vile, but she's let go. But let's let her go in peace for now. And yeah, you notice how this is in many ways an ending. X is gone, the Guardians are gone, Copy X is gone in every sense of the word, and the Cyber Elf curse is completely removed. The only... Oh, and also Zero has come to grips with his identity as himself, and Omega has been removed. The only dangling thread at this point is Vile himself, and if you were paying attention to the dialogue implies that he doesn't actually have the power he says he does. That he's just bluffing, that he can't actually kill everyone and do everything with his elves. And considering we removed the elves from his control, he can't control all the Reploids now. So, you could see why this would be an actual ending. Not a to be continued or a whatever. Just a straight-up ending. Vile has been truncated to the point of powerless. Right? The end. Now, obviously, there is a 0-4, which was effectively forced upon MT Creates to make, and they structured the ending of 0-4 to ensure that they wouldn't be brought back to do another one. Go figure. So this is them, if it's not obvious, this is the new mechanic they're trying to introduce us to here. Dancing. Let me get the part! Let me get the part! No! No! Ah! Oh, whatever. What the... Where did you come from? Now we have an even better foot than normal. The floor has no power over me, old man. Alright, see? What? Hang on, my toe bumped up against one of the spikes there. Sorry, my bad. Now I will blow a sub-tank. I want to do this. This is for you, Kay. I lost? How can this be happening? Well, first I sliced you in half. When I first met you, you were a proud warrior. You said you'd bring peace to the world and protect humans. You promised me. Yes, I remember. And I'm keeping my promise by doing this, by working for an insane, megalomaniacal psychopath who wants to kill and torture everybody. That's how I'm going to protect humanity. By killing them all! Slowly. If you really aren't like Vile and the others, please lend us your strength. I will save Niche. Thank you, and good luck. Notice that's the kid who asked us that. I like to think that the kid isn't actually asking on behalf of the settlement. The kid was just like, "This is stupid! Give me the radio! Give me the radio!" Hey. Zero, I need you to not be stupid. Save us! Okay, there we go. Not just you, but all humans and Reploids must survive under Lord Vile's rule. It's the only way. We have to maintain what little energy we have to survive, even if that means a life under Vile's control. Let me bring out one of my favorite quotes of all time. It's actually from Star Trek Voyager. Survival is insufficient. We've located Vile's floating fortress. It's generating special clouds that become a source of lightning and acid rain. That is so vile. Alright, I've managed to create an entire city that sits in the air. And I'm gonna make it so that it pours acid rain. Oh my God. Now that is presumption. I don't actually know. And they never tell us, because why would they? I should just bring out the old Elder Scrolls thing. Here, is Rock sentient? Is Bass sentient? Why is the technology not advancing? How does the economy keep correcting? How do Reploids work when they're given a lifespan limit? Okay, yeah. So anyways, we're done. I will smite the worthless vermin down below. Lord Vile came up with a plan as beautiful as myself. All ugly things must bow down before me. Okay. If we ever wanted to see the gritty, edgy reboot of My Little Pony, I think we're seeing it. Pegasolta Eclair. Your name is Eclair? I am covered in honey. Get off of me. I apparently cannot remove the honey from my body. I'm just honey now. Ladies and gentlemen, Zero is now honey infused. Zero. Yeesh. It was just like you said. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I keep fighting. I am no different from Vile. I hate that trope so goddamn much. I hate that trope so much. I have done something, and therefore I am exactly as bad as this manipulative, sociopathic psychopath who tortures and kills for fun because it brings him pleasure. No, I'm no different from Vile because I had to fight a person. Ragnarok and Neo Arcade are all over. It's finally over! Yes, this is totally the end of the game. So many humans and Reploids lost their lives. Again. Zero, did we do the right thing? Yes. I'm sorry. This is not a question. But I understand, Seal. You're probably struggling under the weight of this, so I'll give you some slack on that. And then Ragnarok fires a second time. Now, you remember how I mentioned that Dr. Vile's an idiot?
Yes!
Alright, this is it. Nope. Boss refights. Boss refights. I mean, we know it's there, right? I don't think there is such a thing as a main Mega Man game that doesn't have boss refights. I could be wrong about that. I'm not actually sure. What do you think? Should I give him a hug? Vote now. You only got a few seconds. Unless I die, in which case you'll have more time. Vote now, vote now, vote now. Okay, Mr. Red, the only voter, does hug. Oh, I struggle when you know Ragnarok will bring about your destruction. Hug. Okay. Could you lower your lower horn, please? Thank you. Die, you son of a thing. That is you. No! He lived! He... die! And that's it, which leaves us with a +20 to gameplay. And a +2 to story. I'm actually a little surprised that ended up being a net positive, but here we are. We don't have a sub-weapon, and we can turn into a human at will. It's great. We could just... I think it's this button? No, it's this button. We're in human form, where we can do nothing! Just like in real life. Check it out. We have no weapons, no dash, no attack whatsoever. We can't even hop on things. God, we're pathetic. Ugh. Why is that even an option? Oh my god, I actually forgot about this. This is our superpower. This is our superpower in human form. We're pathetic. Please! Please spare me. Spare me. And then you warp into X form, and then you kill them in the face. What? Go faster. Hang on. Let me activate my human powers. Please spare me. Spare me. Human powers engaged. I don't envy the dangerous work you're doing. But I can respect a young person like yourself working hard. Child labor is awesome. Go get a job. And you'll get an orange. Let me guess. You're here to save the poor folks in the next room. Look at this guy's legs. Actually, look at his feet. Quite the little heroine, aren't you? They're valuable sacrifices for the resurrection of Model W. Cyber elves exposed to data on fear are the key to reviving Model W. Yeah, as I mentioned, and again, this is not a joke, Model W literally grows stronger based on human suffering. Literally, literally. You know what would really make this awesome for me, though? If there was some kind of, like, cyber elf that would be born from its own mother's decaying corpse as a corpse while wielding its own placenta. I think that would actually turn this into a net positive game. But as is, we're just gonna have to make do with it as is. Yeah, the actual Crusher episodes are awesome. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. It took him like 5 seconds just to walk up to me. You come at last. Wait, no. Someone like this should have a different voice.
The foolish Mega Man who was sided with the Guardians. All of the data that was found here is now in my internal data disk. I just need to destroy this room with you in it, and all the loose ends will be tied up. I am Model P, Pseudoroid, Protectos. I will crush anyone that stands in our way. Yeah.
By the way, can I just say how much of a smile it's put on my face every morning I get to play Mega Man? You can make fun. It's cool. I get to play Mega Man. This ant. What are you trying to accomplish? Well, we're trying to be annoying. We're all just pawns in the great board. His board. Foreshadowing. Maverick activities finally subsiding. You've taken out their leader. This fight is far from over. Have you managed to narrow down Model W's location? Nope. Okay.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, we've tracked down Model W's location. That was fast. I've been saving this. Just for that. No, it doesn't look anything like Vile. I don't like that theory at all. There. Jesus. So, that was Mega Man ZX.1. I don't have much of a story here, except I admit I have
How's that lock coming?
Oh my god, it has voice acting!
One tough nut to crack.
That's right.
But I'm almost there.
Now we have the power of a gun! Yes! I feel like a real man now! Kill. Whoop, man. Stop being a man. Back to manlyhood. Yes, destroy my own train. It's the only way.
He defective. You lend him your power. No good.
Oh my god! Okay, I don't like to criticize without critiquing, and this dialogue certainly has issues, but as a director, if I looked at a line like this, I would try to... He defective. You lend him your power. No good. As a director, my first thought, if you're giving me dialogue like that, is make it sound like he's actually having trouble putting the sentences together, right? So, and, like, there has to be a decisiveness to the way you end certain sentences to make sure that you have come to the conclusion that this is what I meant to say, even if it doesn't quite sound like how it should be. You know, that kind of a thing, right? Anyways, so who's this? Right, they're actually talking.
Me not Maverick. Me Pseudoroid. Me Buckfire.
Okay, so, again, me not Maverick. Me Pseudoroid. Me Buckfire.
You get away from Prometheus and Pandora, but not from I.
You get away from Prometheus and Pandora, but not from I.
Buckfire, obey rule. Buckfire will pummel you into ground.
Buckfire, obey rule. Buckfire will pummel you into ground. Buckfire, first boss fight. Buckfire, not written very well.
Forget about those hunters and let's get back to camp.
No way!
I'm not leaving them. If you don't want to come, I can go by my...
Okay, all right already. For crying out loud. Why did you have to be the only one around I could mega merge with?
Well, first of all, you call it Mega Merge. That's kind of on you. This is a good boss fight, though, in all sincerity. So check this out. So he sends his shots out, and they come back in. If they get near you, they spread. Then he reverses it. Same spots that they were at, depending on whether or not you were near them or not. That's cool. We can do it. We can do it. We just need to get up. Didn't work. Yes, mega merging, mega mimics, which cause mega problems for mega us. See? So many problems it causes us.
You're quite a handsome boy. I like you.
So you're the one who caused the security system to malfunction.
I'm planting a seed. A seed that will lay the foundation for the new world and the new king. It grows by feeding on the fear of those unfortunate enough to wander into this tower.
What is with all these Dr. Vile-infused people going like, "Ah, ha, ha, new world. I will become the god of the new world."
I am Rose Park.
Ignore his groin region. Ignore it. Don't look at it. Fine.
I underestimated you. I had no idea your power was so fiery. I'm wilting. Wilting.
Okay. I do love his normal form, by the way. Woo, 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 woo. I'm coming to get you. Woo. Best form ever. Help me. Our airship's under attack by something nasty. It intends to massacre us all. It's global warming. Their airship was attacked by global warming. But audio spam has to actually bother me to be a negative. That's kind of how that works. I will say that it's kind of bad in this one. And if you wonder why, I give you Exhibit A. What? Remember, kids, only you can prevent motorcycle guys from committing suicide.
So you managed to stay alive, Mega Man Model A. Don't tell me you're here to help the Raiders. They're not even your allies.
I won't just stand by while innocent people are being hurt.
I'm sorry, that might actually be the worst line reading I've heard from Gray. I won't just stand by while innocent... I can't even do it. I can't even act as badly as he did. That is hysterical. Fafnir. Model F.
What's happening? Model A!
It's okay, it's called puberty. It takes a while to get used to. It's worse for Reploids. See?
I want you to stop Albert's plan and save our world.
Oh, is that it? You just want me to save the world, huh? I don't know, there's a Friends rerun on tonight.
He's so impatient. In a moment, the energy furnaces will explode. and a beautiful fire flower will bloom.
By the way, this is our second female bug-related, fire-oriented, insane pseudoroid, mechanoid, reploid, whatever, that we've seen in this series.
I'm Queen Bee. I'll give you a taste of my special nectar.
No thanks.
Despair, with a touch of bitterness.
I don't like cheese that much.
What? You refuse my precious gift of despair?
No, it's shocking. Looks like the people made it through. Let's keep going. We have to fight off the Mavericks. I like how after... eight games of questioning the morality and legality and the complexity of what a Maverick is, we're just back to calling bad guys Mavericks. It's just bad guy is all it means now. And nobody questions it. It's like, yep, they're Mavericks, let's go. Actually, I just don't like them anymore. Aquaman's fine. I wonder what this looks like from his perspective. As this super fast, giant, whatever we are. Just shooting him in the face as he ascends. Look at this. Nothing fancy. Just die.
It's too bad. I thought you at least would understand what I am trying to accomplish.
I understand quite well. That's the problem.
I won't give up. I shall awaken Model W and change this world for the better.
Okay. I did try Hexia, but yes. What?
I see you pushed your way through all of those Mavericks.
Was that a guitar?
To get a special front row seat to watch me perform.
Oh, that's it, Cyrek? Man, screw that.
That's pretty mega of you, Mega Man Model A. I'm Voltron. I play the part of the prince.
I like Volturon better, but whatever.
Who kisses Model W's and wakes them up.
So you desperately want to kiss Dr. Vile. This guy, wow. And of course I can't shoot right now. There we go. Ah, come on! Jesus! What? Ah!
What? This was supposed to be Mega's death concert, not mine!
God dang.
Ah!
What am I missing? What stupid, brain-dead, dumb thing am I missing? It's always that's always what it is. Every single time. There's something really dumb. Hit it with ice. Okay, hang on. Ugh. Ugh. Let me just hit it. Ugh. With ice. Seriously, this is not a short transformation sequence. We're just sitting there like... I know transforming is a free action in anime, but really? Are we taking pictures? Are we filing our nails? Are we having lunch? Like a bit of a pre-battle drink, you know? Oh my god, this is still going on. Like, I started off joking, but this is still going on. Oh my god.
Sorry, but I can't let you have the Model W.
Huh? What? Sorry, I fell asleep.
I lost a lot of close people in the battles. With Mavericks and Model Ws.
Revenge.
Okay. Person who's voicing Gray. I'm the director. I want you to pretend you've never heard of this word before when you say it. So you're trying to guess how it's pronounced, okay? And line.
Revenge.
This is even better. Let me just shove this over here with my lightsaber. Luke, could you deliver this battery? Sure thing. Can't you use the Force? What's the Force? Spikes. Honk, honk, honk. Fancy meeting someone else here. My name's Melkor Blade. Yeah, I've got a quest for you. No, wait, come back. I have a quest for you. Oh, wow. This is terrifying. Okay, we made it. Oh, ho, ha. Oof, okay. Well, let's at least use human form at least once, so the people who just showed up can see. Ready for this? Ready for the incredible power of human form? Behold! Ducking.
So we decided to take revenge on Albert.
Revenge?
He keeps saying that word like he's never heard of it. Like, I swear the voice actor doesn't know what the word revenge means. And so every time he says it, he's like, revenge? Revenge?
Revenge? That's enough! This fighting is senseless!
That's Flame Hindeyard's voice actor right there, by the way.
There's nothing left we can do!
No, there is one thing.
We can commit suicide.
Ale!
Alright, sorry, I had to get our YouTube suicide quota in for the day. Goodbye.
Very well. You may pass.
But only because you split both of us in half with the same attack.
We throw ourselves before your feet.
And over there, and over there, and over there. Where are you? Where is he? Where is he? Alright, fine. Oh, I was really worried we'd have to go through another phase 1 there. Oh my god. That was tense.
You're right. I am defective. I'm just a person named Gray. You couldn't even change the destiny of a regular boy like me.
But you're literally a copy of him.
This is the destiny that I've chosen.
Oh my god, stop using that word.
What? My body feels heavy. Model L.
Biometal.
Incomprehensible. Incomprehensible.
Ale, take care of Gray.
So it wouldn't be a Mega Man game without Zero getting themselves killed. You're probably wondering where that's going to lead, but don't worry, you'll never find out because this game didn't get a sequel.
Oh man, doesn't she know by now that the booty is always in the lead airship? We always go in from the back and end up messing it all up.
Remember, when you go in from the back, you don't get the right booty.
I'll help you, if you promise not to leave me. Deal?
Of course, you're my booty. And you'll be going with me.
At least it's a good way to stay hydrated.
You get away from Prometheus and Pandora, but not from I.
Yeah, they're just like the third to last boss of the game, but me, I'm the tutorial boss.
Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Rose Park. I sacrifice those unfortunate enough to wander into this tower. You too can become a sacrifice for the strength of the new king. Biometal Model W.
Okay. Damn it. It still hit him. That's funny. Hey. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because Zero has a lot of games and Ash has one Dr. Winter, but at the same time, I'm not super impressed with Ash's quest to carve her market history. A quest which is apparently over, based on what I'm seeing here. I don't actually know, Lorerunner. I should look that up sometime.
Ah! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Here.
How is it that an unenlightened hunter who has no ideals is a Mega Man?
What is going on with all these weirdos?
Also, that's not true. She has an ideal. She wants to be famous. I'm sorry, I just realized how insane that sounds. No, seriously, think about this for a moment. Remove yourself from the silly for just a second. Put yourself into a serious storytelling thing. And there's a character who specifically is trying to conquer the world to be famous. I know that's not actually what she's after because she doesn't understand what she's doing. But think about like that as a character motivation for someone. Just process that for a second.
You're nothing more than a pawn in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
All you can hope to do is just flail about in the little time you have left.
Or I could slow down time and win. Maybe you should have tried that, Chronoforce. Just pro tip. When you have the power to slow time, maybe use it.
I have a proposal. A proposal to this world I've led for centuries.
I have a proposal to the planet I'm in charge of. That's not how that works. I'm sorry, I will never stop making fun of that. So in answer to Colin Palusa's question, he said, is there anything this game does definitively better than the Zeros? I started thinking about it. Level design? No. Boss design? Not really. Graphics? No, these are pretty much the same high-tier stuff we had in the later Zero games. Doodad placement? Nope. Characters? Nope. Bosses? Nope. There is one thing they do better. Okay, I'm kind of memeing, but I'm kind of not. The actual form change mechanic is pretty good. That's the thing that they do better.
I don't know what it is you're fighting for, but I'm different.
I'm fighting for fame, not revenge.
Revenge?
I just don't appreciate you using people for your entertainment, as if you know everything.
Yeah, why do y'all use me for your entertainment, as if you know everything? You know what's funny? The booty counter is literally higher than the Destiny counter, even though she stopped saying that word in the intro stage. They just say it so much in that intro stage. By the way, here's our idle animation for anybody who hasn't seen it.
You talk all high and mighty, but what you're doing is no different than a maverick.
Me? A maverick? You're a funny girl. We were planning on playing this little game of Destiny to decide the Mega Man King by ourselves. You're the one that just happened to Mega Merge, then show up, and be a nuisance. So I'd say that kind of makes you a maverick.
That's the dumbest argument I've heard today. And I read the internet, sir.
It's too bad. I thought you at least would understand what I am trying to accomplish.
I understand completely. That's the problem.
I won't give up. I shall awaken Model W and change this world for the better.
By killing all the people so that plants can have a place to live, damn it! Those plants deserve their own planet. Because I'm a moron. Meanwhile, we're going through puberty again. Puberty.
What?
Double puberty! Still the best form. This is the dumbest form of the game. At least Chronoforce is actually useful. This thing is just the way to break down certain doors and nothing else.
Albert used Legion as a front to go about selecting chosen ones.
I will never stop making fun of the fact that he was in charge of the world and used his power over the world to attempt to take over the world.
Prometheus! Pandora! Sorry!
It's okay, they'll be in the sequel. I'm sorry, I keep saying that because there's so many threads they clearly left deliberately dangling for a sequel, and it's just... ugh, you know? I just like teleporting. It makes me feel good, you know? I feel... it's like eating a nice meal, you know? It's like, ah, that was really satisfying. I'm gonna teleport one more time. Just one more teleport. Just the one. No turning back, man. I like it.
You wouldn't be satisfied unless the mission was official.
Oh, I'm sorry. Worst voice actor. I was about to say Mikhail, because he's the best voice actor, but worst? So there's people who don't know how to emote or do cadence or anything. And then there's people who sound like they're reading a script, and then there's people who sound like they're bored. So we have the trifecta of bad voice acting in this game.
I've been waiting to get my revenge.
How are you hovering out of water?
Oh, you again. You don't give up, do you, girl?
Like, I would have loved it if he was just sitting there on the ground, unable to move, and you see him do it. Anyways, I will get my revenge. Look at his health bar.
I don't ever want to see you again.
What's wrong with all of you? Are you stupid?
Yes.
Model A. In other words, Model Albert.
I hate that name.
Also, ignoring the obvious stupidity of the plot twist that it's not Axel, but it's Albert, and the fact that Albert probably based it off of Axel, you gotta love the fact that Albert apparently made an entire biometal based on himself and his personal abilities, and then gave it that voice and personality. And he's dead.
You're no Mega Man King. You're no god. You were gonna destroy the world. You were gonna end the story.
My story!
You're not the one to make that decision. This is my life. My story.
I was kidding.
Goodbye, Ash. You can have your peace. And rot in it!
Oh my god, you're absolutely right. He dies, and he dies cursing them to peace, and since there's no games after this in the continuity, we just have peace forever.
Ash, I want to go too. Take me with you.
It's not like he's got anything else going on.
Who said anything about leaving you? You're my booty and my friend.
I hope we'll meet again.
We can meet anytime, because this is our story.
Okay. I don't even know what to add to that. So that's going to leave us with plus 20 to gameplay. And minus 7. Ooh, minus 7 to story. Ouch. I stand by that, though. That's not great. That is not great. Ugh. Hi. Made it.